Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. The way people wey dey for power for Nigeria dey oppress ordinary people e too much. Yesterday, Code of Conduct Tribunal chairman assault security guard all because of parking space. The video go viral. Endurance Ugiagbe don come here today, come talk for the matter. Make I leave you, make you hear wetin him get to talk. Enjoy the video.
My pleasant and humble greetings to everyone. I want to quickly react to the video circulating around the social media that has to do with Nigeria Code of Conduct Bureau Chairman, Mr. Danladi Umar. There is something we almost get to understand in any matter. Though if you look at that video very well, I strongly believe where the video started from was not the genesis, the beginning. But whichever, because we don't really know what the young man did, the security guy in that very plaza, we don't know what he did actually that caught Mr. Umar to such extent to assault him. But before I come to the assault, I want to also remind us all, because I've been seeing a lot of reactions. Hope, aloha. I greet you, my brother. Good morning. I've been seeing the reaction of the citizens. I commend our reaction because it shows oneness, it shows togetherness, because what happens to one happens to all. I commend you all for that. But I also want us all to also use this situation to advise and talk to ourselves, because a lot of us are guilty of the same thing, the same assault. A lot of us are guilty of it, because I'm in the same field. When some people come into a place and they get to see a security man, because you are not with guns, you're not with anything, they give you instruction. You see a lot of people will repel against us instruction. A lot of us used to do it. You get into bank, you get into plaza, you see a security man, because it's not a policeman, it's not a soldier, and tells you what to do. A lot of us don't usually adhere to them. We insult them. Someone have once insulted me. So how much are they paying you here? Ah, yes, 15, 20,000 naira. You are here talking to me. But what I asked the woman to do was just a simple thing. David Alaba, I greet you. Good morning. A simple thing, things I was asked to do. I've been in place conducting. You will tell somebody to hold on, because when the whole place is in disarray, because we are made to control crowd, you tell people to hold on for you to coordinate it well. You see somebody will come in and say, I want to get this. I say, please hold on, sir. Before you know, the person will push you out of the way without telling you I am one of the officials or even identify his or herself. But because we were well trained never to retaliate to whatever anyone does to us once we are in our duty posts, on our duty posts. The highest I usually do will go to our guy, report to our guy. Right in the presence of your guy, the man will start insulting you the more and start telling you, since you don't value your job, your guy will tell you, go to your duty post. It's after the entire process, once they all leave, your guy cannot come to start encouraging you. They don't mind these people. When they just have small position, they'll start misbehaving. That will be the only thing your guy will use to encourage you. So it will not be left for you whether to continue with the job or leave the job and look for something else to do. A lot of us used to do it. When I get into a place, this security man over there gives me instruction. The way I handle, sometimes they used to call me, Oga, it be like saying at the same work we do. I'll tell them yes. They say, hey, no wonder. And if you tell me what is not in line, I know how to handle it too. I don't combat with you. They have coordinators. They have supervisors you report to. I've even reported one to one of his coordinators, and it was almost sacked. I told the coordinator, no, it's not to sack him. The caution is enough. That's just all I want. He should know that he cannot beat beyond this boundary. A lot of us don't do it well. Probably because we are not handling handling a very important office, or we have not been caught on cameras. The way and manner we are reacting is fine and good, but let us also talk to ourselves on how we react to these security guards we do see on plaza, we see in the banks. Let's know how to regard them. They are humans. So let us not begin to have this one to be a very great fire in the city because someone occupying a very vital position happened to be caught on camera. Now coming to the chairman, Mr. Danladi Umar. If Mr. Umaru at the end of this very video is still in his office, it is a very big shame to the entire. Pardon me, the call just came in. It is a very big disgrace to the entire nation. Let me quickly talk to the policemen. For the fact that you are assigned to be a security guard or an escort to anybody occupying a vital office does not mean you should watch them do things that are not in line with the Constitution. Does not mean you should leave them assault a fellow humans like you. Citizens you are also meant to protect. That you have been paid to protect a particular man does not mean you should not as well protect another. The policeman, you could not, what you supposed to have done to Mr. Danladi was to hold him strong in his anger and throw him inside his vehicle. There's nothing wrong about it. But you guys allowed him, when he was done assaulting the young man, then you were still begging him to enter into his car. He refused. He did not listen to you people. Not until it occurred to him that the people around the plaza were reacting against what he did so badly. Then he went inside his car. The police, Mr. Danladi, you people were so lucky because I must commend the citizens around that plaza. They are so civil. What happened right there can cost the all of you your lives. Both Mr. Danladi and the escorts. They'll burn down the vehicles. But it was a very lucky day for all of you. I am not saying that should be the right conduct when something like that happens. But I'm telling you that such things can get to such extent. And others in vital offices should learn that you are occupying an office does not mean you will not be insulted. Probably the young man insulted Mr. Danladi because we did not see the beginning of the video. But no matter what might have happened, there are procedures to every matter. If the young man has erred, then it should be disciplined accordingly. Not for you to take laws into your hands because you feel you are an important person. Then what about the person you are embarrassing? Is it not important? Is it not a human? So this is what we actually need to do, my fellow Nigerians. We cannot have people serve us well feeling that they have the right senses to conduct themselves. They can't. They can't. The only way they can help our conduct is a proper system. A proper system. That young man deserves a public apology from Mr. Danladi Umar. A proper apology and a public one. A proper and a public apology. The young man was humiliated. He's a human being, for crying out loud. In short, the man that is also with Mr. Danladi need to be brought to because he was the first person to slap the young man. And the young man was asked to kneel down. Wow. Wow. You see, my people, 2023, there should be no election in Nigeria. 2023, there should be no election in Nigeria. We should all come together. Once Mr. Muhammadu Buhari is done with his tenure, if he wishes to remain there as a caretaker, fine. If he's not interested, we'll remove him. He should go, then someone else can be there as a caretaker, why we divide this country into suitable portions. The country should be divided into suitable portions so that people can begin to create a system that will suit their lifestyle, a system that will represent their cultural heritage, a system that will suit whatever they wish, they do a proper life for them. It does not mean you cannot leave one region to another, but when you are leaving your region to another, you should know you are going to behave like them. As far as overseas, our people do travel down there. Those who goes there with the idea of this is how we do it in our place, go and check out. They are not prosperous. Life is dealing with them over there. But those who got in there and follow the right process, the system, go and look at them. They are enjoying the same dividends the citizens of the same country are enjoying. There is so much hatred in this country. We don't love ourselves. There's so much dislike. How can you continue to fight for people who have strong hatred against themselves to continue to live as one? It's not possible. And I want to make everyone know in this country today that so many of these chaos and calamities we are facing in this country, they are all politically oriented. They are all meant to suppress us and create a great fear inside of us. Because those who have been in power, they are enjoying the power allotted to them. The power given to our representatives is too much. There is no way we can call down their wings except to divide this country, so that the portions that the country is being divided into can begin to now create a system of their own. It is the only way we can get it right. These people with so much power can never decide with us or support us for this country to be divided, because it will not be in their own favor. They want to continue in power. They want to remain in power so that they can continue to seal all the evil they'll be doing against this country. Because by the time this country is divided and the proper system is created and everyone becomes a voice, our constitution is highly respected, you will see a lot of them will begin to pay for all they have been doing. They know about it. So that's why they'll continue to fight. They themselves know that dividing this country will help the nation. It will help everyone. But it will get back against them. They know. They know very well. So it's so disdaining to still find some people using their platform to project the same old people who have been in offices for so many years to come back to become a president in this country. Because they have power, they have money, they have influence. That is the only way. That is the only thing. So we are going to stand so strong against any aspirant and against any motion for election 2023. We don't need any election 2023. We want 2023 to be a time we all come together to reason together and divide this country into suitable portions. Whichever names we want to call the portions is going to be everybody's and a collective effort. It's the only way we can get it right. If we allow these same criminals, these evildoers we call politicians, continue to rotate this power within themselves, we can never get it right in this country. Now watch out. When any of them is leaving power, they create a body and they will want to paint it to us that this body is meant to fight against this crime. But they will say they will use the same body to protect their own crime. They will use the same body to protect their own crime. Then the body now will now be focused on just ordinary citizens that they can oppress, who do not have voice, who do not have anyone to call. So the police, you can regain your integrity. My brother Sarah John, I greet you. You can retain your integrity. You can get it back by doing what is right. Anyone you are escorting should not be seen disorderly. Anyone you are escorting should not be seen doing what is not in line with the Constitution. The same way you are supposed to execute the law, against any citizen of this country, you are supposed to execute the law as well towards them. If they are doing what is wrong, even while you are with them, tell them, sir, with all due respect, this is not right. Not you protecting them to do the evil. Because I so much thank God that the unexpected did not happen that day. No policeman will be left there untouched. Because the reason why people couldn't come to devour Mr. Umar at once is because of your presence. So you people should regard that respect. Regard the respect. So don't allow the people you are escorting to use that respect and take it for granted. They shouldn't take the respect for granted, because if Mr. Danladi Umar has walked into that plaza alone, he will not dare touch that young man. He will never try it. But he did all that because of your presence. And you people were there begging him. I see the person is humiliating, is not a human being. Please, I want the federal government to look into this case of Mr. Danladi Umar. It's so disdaining. It's so awkward. It's a big shame on all of us. And we, the citizens, we should as well learn from it. Because a lot of us in our little capacity, we do insult all these security men on plazas, banks, shopping mall. We don't respect them. We don't adhere to their instructions because they are not carrying guns. It is not the right thing. When I tell you to do something and you know that this thing is within the line, obey. Except it's not within. They have coordinators there. They have coordinators right in that very plaza. You call for the coordinator. They have supervisors. They have managers. You call and report immediately. Not combating with them because they are not with guns. And those with guns, no one is afraid because you are with gun. But we are trying to do the right thing as citizens, because it's not good for you to attack anyone with ammunition. But if it gets to that extreme, you will definitely get it back. Of a truth. The people right in that plaza, they need to be commended a lot. They are so civil. They are really good citizens of this country. And that's why I believe Mr. Umar Danladi left that place untouched. Left that place alive. What he did was against his own self. I don't know why people take actions without reasoning. He was even being begged to enter into his car. He refused, not until he saw the reaction of the people. And I strongly believe it was at the time he entered the car, he started telling the driver, reverse, reverse, reverse. Because the reaction was so bad. Because what he did was so wrong. Let's think our actions, especially when we are in public. I feel for that young man because I've passed through the same humiliation for a very long time. So it is well. I pray God bless us all. We all must stand tall before 2023. The strategy begins now. We don't need any election. We don't need any president. We want this country divided before we can begin to think about presidents in this country.
I beg, help us share this video and let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.